अध्यात्म ज्ञान नित्यत्वम तत्व ज्ञानार्थ दर्शनम एतज् ज्ञानम इति प्रोक्तम अज्ञानम यदतो अन्यथा. Hello friends, this is the 11th Shloka of the 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this Shloka in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the Shloka says, Adhyatma Jnana Nityatvam, which means constantly pursuing spirituality. Tattva Jnanartha Darshanam, which means striving to see truth. Etaj Jnana iti proktam, which means this has been said to be knowledge. Ajnanam yadato anyatha, which means ignorance is that which is otherwise. So Shri Krishna in this shlok concludes on his description of what is knowledge. So over here in this shlok he mentions that the constant pursuit of spirituality, striving to see truth, is knowledge, and everything mentioned in the previous 4 shloks is knowledge, and whatever is not all of this is ignorance basically. So most people you see in this world are just interested in sense pleasure, and in that pursuit a lot of innovation happens in this world. If you look at this world, it is mostly about transactions wherein people are selling things and people are buying things. That's pretty much what you can say is the activity for those people who are only interested in sense pleasure. And so a lot of innovation goes in that also. New ways of entertainment, new kinds of food, new type of fashion, new ways of transportation, new ways of fighting, so on and so forth. All of these things are going on over here, and most people think that this is what is knowledge. This kind of innovation is what is knowledge. But Shri Krishna is mentioning over here that this is actually not knowledge, this is ignorance. So knowledge actually is is something which calms you down, which gives meaning to your life. Whatever else is there, that's not really knowledge. So you can understand it also. You can see that technology has basically made our life very, very convenient. So there has been a lot of improvement in the quality of life. But has it really made us happy? Has it really made us satisfied? That is something which we can question. Solutions to a problem only gives rise to a new problem. That is what our experience has been. I mean, you can look at it. When agriculture was invented, definitely it provided a solution, because prior to that humans had to just hunt, or they had to gather things to gain food. So when agriculture was invented, it provided a method of attaining food directly in a very certain way. But what did it lead to actually? Well, with the invention of agriculture, the population of humans exploded, and as the population exploded, people were just engaged more and more in agriculture. So instead of working hard to arrange food in the forest, with the invention of agriculture, people are working hard in the fields to grow food. So it didn't really improve the situation as such. It only gave rise to a new problem. Instead of working hard in the forest, now you're working hard in the field. Then there was the invention of industry. With industry, people moved from working in the fields to working in the polluted industries. So it didn't really improve the situation as such. It only transferred the problem from one to the other. And now we have information revolution. And information revolution is giving rise to new problems. People are now glued to the screen. They are just consuming information which is mind-numbing. Mind-numbing media they are consuming, and then they are fighting with each other. And people are still not satisfied. So you can see people are now, in order to decrease their stress, they go to the forest just for vacation. And that was the same thing that the hunter-gatherers used to do all the time. So this is very ironical, that while we think that we are making progress, while we think that we are developing things and we are innovating, but is it really improving our lives? It's probably not. It's not really making us more satisfied or more calm. It's actually keeping us the same. So we have to understand that true knowledge is something which improves our life forever, and not something which traps us in the never ending rut of pursuing more and more. Technological development is just an instrument which the wise can use for their benefit and which the fools can use for their own destruction. It's not something which is absolute in terms of improving the quality of our life. The true knowledge is in the development of the wisdom of a human being, and not really providing him some new way to confuse himself. So any sort of a tool that you'll develop, that tool a wise will use for his benefit and a fool will use for his destruction. So knowledge is something which increases the wisdom. It's not something which increases the technology or ways of doing things or providing you new ways of enjoying life. So that is what Shri Krishna has mentioned over here, that true knowledge is the pursuit of truth and all the other things which makes you calm, which provides you a meaning in life, which makes you wise, which makes you satisfied in the self. So that is what is true knowledge. Everything else is actually not knowledge, it's just ignorance. If you consider that to be knowledge, then basically it will not really help you in improving the quality of your life. It will just provide you new ways to engage with life, and if you have not really gained the wisdom, then you will just use it for your destruction itself. History is filled with those examples. So that was the message over here in terms of understanding what knowledge is. I hope that I have explained this well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.